buildings and things were destroyed. Thankfully, my house was fine. However, we lost our Hobby Lobby, and it has been pretty much 2 years of no Christmases in Hobby Lobby. Today, I'm going to be planning the monthly page, as well as a few other areas to start my own preparations for Thanksgiving and Christmas. If you want a full walkthrough of this planner, including my ideas for using it for the next 3 years, I'll go ahead and link that up in a card and also in the description. Black Friday sales have started today for EC Insiders, and if you're planning to shop, you may want to add this Petite Holiday Prep Planner to your cart to help you plan for the upcoming holidays ahead. If you're not an insider, I'll leave a link in the description for you to sign up. I will be giving one of these away too, so I'll give you those details at the end and in the description below. The way I'm going to set this up is it's going to be mostly a December month, and so I have a December sticker that I'm going to stick up here. However, I'm going to start this this is going to be Thanksgiving, the 24th of November, and then this will be the 1st. This will be the 31st of December, and so that's how I'm going to set this up. I have some of these clear date dot stickers from Daisy Papers that I'm going to be using to put in here, and I will cut to that and continue after I get this dated. Okay, now that I've got it dated, I think I'm going to use some of this washi to mark off the weeks that my kids are off school and on break, so that at a glance at this I can see that. And then I'm going to be using some of these transparent sticky notes that are from Point Hun. I'm going to use one of these uni pins, the 01 size, to write the holidays and then any other events that are going on. Like with the kids' school, they wear uniforms, so they tend to allow them to do like a pajama day and have a day where they're allowed to wear like a fun Christmas shirt or winter shirt or a fall shirt and that sort of thing. So I think I'm going to use those to kind of mark that out. This is kind of like a way for me to like really plan out December, even though it's nowhere near December, just so I can kind of see how much time I have left to prepare for stuff. I really like the idea of this planner to be used that way. In the video that I reviewed, I mentioned how using this, I would use it for like 3 years. And so it comes with like the month, and then it has the pages assigned to that month. And so these are all the pages for this year that I would need to like look in. So after I finish filling this out, I'll go ahead and come into here and get this. I might have some stuff filled in, some notes I need to take now to get them off the top of my head, especially like what decorations I need to get. I actually already purchased most of them that I need to get, so I need to just go ahead and make a checklist so I can kind of see what all I got, and that way I just kind of can get started. Because as I'm filming this, it is November the 7th, so like I said, nowhere near it, but it's that time where, if I don't think about this in advance, then I'm going to regret it, and then it'll just sneak up on me. So I will cut through me putting the washi tape and the sticky notes, and then I'll come back as soon as I have those put on there. So I've basically got all that I know right now about what's going on with like between Thanksgiving and Christmas, as far as like events, and the travel plans are not solidified. So once those are, if we are going to be traveling, I will be like marking the travel days on here, as well as like probably some notes on like what days I should be packing and starting to prepare for the trip. I don't know yet when, like we should have a newsletter like in the very beginning of December for the kids, and it should let me know then the schedule for the Christmas celebrations. Usually they do like parties like the week before their break. So I anticipate this week there'll be some kind of party. I'll probably have to buy some snacks or some kind of thing to contribute to that here. And I have like some sticky notes already created for whatever day the holiday shirt that they can wear a holiday shirt will be, and their pajama day, when that'll be, once I know those days. But this was really good for me to do like now, even though it's like the beginning of November. It's kind of helping me kind of feel a little bit less stressed about next month, even though when I was doing this I wasn't looking at the full kids soccer schedule. I'm sure there's going to be things in here scattered, but the only reason I marked this one is because it's the Monday at following like a break. A lot of times when we travel, we might take that day off, and that might be like a traveling day. And a lot of times my kids miss that day of school or anything else that's happening that day. So that's kind of why I marked that there, to kind of indicate to me like, hello, this thing is happening on that day. Same reason kind of why I did that here, because this is like, this will technically be like their last day of school before their break, and yet there's some kind of tournament happening that weekend. That's important to know because that impacts any kind of like travel related plans. I really like how I cut out a little notch in the sticky note to make room for the date dot to show through. Otherwise it would have covered it a little bit and that would have looked weird. So I just took some scissors and snipped it, and I kind of like how that is. Obviously there's space here for me to indicate like what our plans will be. So that's why I didn't kind of cut off I just left it there so I can fill that in later. And so I actually also said I was going to fill this in a little bit. New decoration to get. And I think what I'm just going to do is I'm going to draw in some check boxes and then like check off the ones I already did. I'm pretty sure we're good. I think the only thing I need might be lights. I don't know. I don't know if our existing lights are gonna look good with the ornaments. I can't write and talk. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, like I said, the tree lights, I'm not sure. We got the ornaments over the weekend at Hobby Lobby, which I will tell you an interesting story. Hobby Lobby was a madhouse. I typically don't like going shopping on the weekends just because in general, shopping on a Saturday means more crowds. But you guys, I'm filming this, it is the 7th of November, and I went on the 5th. Hobby Lobby had their Christmas decor on sale 60% off. And I know the weekend before, I only know this because my neighbor told me that she went and it was 50% off the Christmas stuff. So within a week, sometime between the Saturday before and this Saturday that I went, they changed the discount to 60% off. And so naturally that meant everybody and their mama was at the store. And also too, I really think the reason it was more exaggerated was because where I live in Louisiana. And for those of you who don't know, in 2020 in August, very end of August, Hurricane Laura came through our state, and where I live, it came through, like the eye came through. My actual like house, it was like a category 3 by the time it got to me, although it was a 4 when it hit the coast. So if you're on my Instagram and you ever see me show pictures in my backyard and you see like trees snapped in half, that's why. It's because like half of the trees in my yard were knocked down because of the storm. And that wasn't the only thing that the storm knocked down. Clearly, buildings and things were destroyed. Thankfully, my house was fine. However, we lost our Hobby Lobby, and it has been pretty much 2 years of no Christmases in Hobby Lobby. And so this is like the first Christmas since Christmas of 2019 that people have been able to go shopping like right before the Christmas holidays at Hobby Lobby to get like their decorations and stuff like that. So imagine we lost the storm in the summer, and then they ended up rebuilding it in a completely new location next to Target, which is, yes, way more convenient. So yeah, it was actually kind of really bittersweet to actually be in there, and it actually didn't bother me at all that there was like a ton of people. The energy in the space felt very like happy and exciting. Again, I think it's just because we have been deprived of Hobby Lobby shopping during the Christmas season for a long time. So it was just kind of like nice to indulge in that activity again. I actually honestly don't ever really go shopping for Christmas decorations on a regular basis. Last year I was in a mood and I decided that the Christmas decorations and ornaments and stuff that I had for our tree that I purchased when we first started having our own Christmas in 2006, I believe 2006. We didn't do a tree, but what we did was we went shopping the day after Christmas and bought a ton of decorations at like 75% off. And so we were prepared for Christmas 2007. And so that was our first like actual Christmas with our own decorations. And then I pretty much have had those ornaments ever since. Things have broken along the way and we've probably replaced lights and stuff. But I was in a mood last year and I was like, you know what? I think it's time to... Even the tree skirt I had kept from that point until now. So I got rid of all the stuff during Christmas. When I was packing up all the things, I was like, this is what I'm going to keep. This is what I'm going to get rid of. And I knew off the top of my head that the ornaments and the tree skirt were definitely the things that I got rid of and I needed to replace. Now, my husband still hasn't taken down the decorations yet out of the attic. I need him to, because I need to confirm what our light situation is like, because I asked him the other day, how many boxes of white lights do we have? Because I don't think the blue and the purple lights that we have are gonna match the new ornaments I bought. So yeah, we kind of need to figure that out. I'm planning on probably not setting up the tree until after Thanksgiving or right before it. So we'll just kind of see how that goes. And I'll definitely like be more prepared by then. But for this like decoration stuff, it really is just for the Christmas, because for Thanksgiving, I don't ever really decorate at all, because typically Thanksgiving meals are not here except for during COVID years. We had, during COVID, yeah, was it 2 years? There was 2 periods. No, it was really just 1 year that we stayed. And Thanksgiving 2020 and Christmas 2020, we were home. And we did our own thing. Although there have been other times we've done Thanksgiving, I've done like my own Thanksgiving at home and not been with like my mom and my grandma, because we just didn't travel that year. We decided we're not going to go during Thanksgiving. We'll just go during Christmas instead, because it's a longer break during Christmas versus Thanksgiving. So anyway, I'm familiar with doing the whole Thanksgiving thing on my own, but it's just not the same. And I just don't, decorating for that, really, I don't seasonally decorate. The only time I ever decorate would be for Christmas anyway. So I did go ahead and use these divider tabs from Point Hunt also, that I had to mark the memories page so I can remember to come back to this and fill this in. And I did another tab over here for the budget page. And so I dated this one for 2022. This one will likely be dated for 2023 unless I spill over into here, which I doubt it, because I really don't anticipate too many purchases. And then this will be for 2024 because it only comes with like 4 pages of this. And I intend on using this for like the next 3 years, and it'd be like a nice little memory keeping thing. And I went through the back real quick to kind of see if there was anything else in here. I'm not doing holiday cards this year, but the holiday gift list, I'm not sure that I'm going to use this. Actually, I might, hold on, let's see. I know there's like 3 pages, yeah. So I actually might use this page because there's 3 spreads. This would be for 2022, 2023. Wait, I think I skipped a page. Yep, I most definitely did. So 2022, 2023, 2024. Okay, So I could go ahead and start using this so that I can like name my kids, and that way I can keep track of what I got them and how much each of those items were, so I can kind of have like a record of what all we got. And then next year, whenever I am preparing for next year's Christmas, I can use this kind of as a reference to kind of see like what I gifted them last year. It also serves as like memory, right? To see like what we got them and that kind of thing. And so I think that is something I'll do off camera, and I don't know that I will use these pages yet this year. I might use it in another year. This wish list thing might be something I might use for maybe myself, but there are some pages in the back that are blank that I might use for something. And I actually just remembered that these were back here, so I could have used one of these little cute heart checklists in my my little decor box, but I'll probably end up using it in here, one of these like memory pages. I could yeah, I could do that. I definitely could go ahead and start filling these out with like, this would be for the Christmas Day and Christmas Eve meals. We have like a meal, like a traditional meal that we do every Christmas Eve, and we have a traditional meal that we do every Christmas Day. And so there aren't very many components to the meal, so I could use this and just split it, and I'll go ahead and set that up like off camera. But I'm gonna do that. I need to like talk to my mom though about it to kind of figure out what all is on the menu, because I think we might have some diet changes, and I want to make sure that like I like accurately record keep like what it is, because again, this is more kind of like a memory thing. I don't really do memory keeping, and so this is sort of a way for that to happen. I'll probably likely toss this book inside the box with all the Christmas decorations and stuff, so that whenever I pull out the Christmas decorations and stuff next year, this will be in there, and this will like kind of always be in there with it. And I'll just have to make a note in my planner to be sure to pull that out like in early November, so that I can prepare for that. But anyway, today I just wanted to show you me setting this up in case you were thinking about getting this for yourself, to help you set this up and like have a cool way to jot down the memories. Oh yeah, this is something too I need to do like off camera, but I need to split this up into like 3 boxes so that I can have one for each year. I need to start reflecting on this. I'll probably go ahead and like reflect on this a little bit this week and fill it in. I'll probably just kind of just journal. Like I said, I won't have very much space, so I'll just do like journal style. Okay, so if you're interested in entering the giveaway, I'm going to be giving one of these away. I have an extra one because I received a second holiday collaboration box because I won a challenge among like the affiliates, and so I ended up with another box that had another one of these. So I'm using this one, and I've got one I can give away. I actually am going to be giving that prep pad away with the gift list notepad. Also, that because I have 2 of those and I don't need 2 of those, so I'm gonna give somebody one of those. But the way I do my giveaways is, it's one of the perks of being a member of my email, which is called Lauren's List. And I'll leave a link in the description for you to head to the page for you to sign up. But my plan is to have this giveaway announced in tomorrow's email that goes out on the 15th. Today it is the 14th of November. And so the giveaway will be announced in tomorrow's newsletter, and you'll have a chance to enter. So basically it's a very short time. So if you're watching this today, it's only for the next like 24 hours up until the email goes out tomorrow. I'm gonna try and have that email push out later in the day to give more opportunity for people to sign up before that email goes out, because once the November 15th email goes out, there won't be another like notification, because I really want this planner to get sent out like a winner picked, let's see, Today's the 14th. So I'll go ahead and pick a winner Thursday. So that basically gives you until Thursday to open that email, because I'll send the email Tuesday. I have 2 days once you receive that email to make sure you've opened the email and you click the link in the email that says that you want to enter into this particular giveaway. In case you're wondering what Lauren's List is an email newsletter that I send out 2 times a month on the 1st and the 15th. Unless that falls on a holiday or a weekend, then it's like the next closest business day. The majority of the newsletter is a little pep talk, and the focus of it is planning, productivity, and self-care. And so I will have like a message to you to kind of give you some encouragement, some words of encouragement. And that's usually where I'm a little bit more personal versus my blog posts or like my public Instagram posts. I tend to be a little bit more personal about like what's going on real time in my life. I also have like a section after that initial like encouragement section. It's going to have a section for diving deeper, and I'll share like links and things like that to like recommended yoga video practices or any other information that I think you might need to help you understand a little bit better what I was trying to get across in my message. And then I have a section for planner news. So any kind of launch updates happening, anything like that happening. Now, this is obviously not going to be a massively long list of planner news section because I can only follow so many planner companies. So you can expect it to be like the bigger ones. So think Erin Condren, Moxie Life, Hobonichi releases, things along those lines, and also like insert shops that I have tried before, even though I'm not using inserts right now. The last newsletter I sent, I shared some information about Black Friday sales for Elamon Paper Co. I shared about a 2023 wall calendar you can get from Wild House paper, stuff like that. So you might be introduced to some shops that you didn't know about, but I always am kind of mindful of, but again, like it's not an all-inclusive, like you're gonna get everything. I just want to try and share and make sure that I share what I know. That way, in case, you know, you are looking for information related to any of that stuff, then you have the information in the email. Lastly, in those emails, I do have links at the end that show like my most recent things. So if I recently put out a YouTube video, which I try and do once a week, you'll see like the latest YouTube video on there, and you'll see any current blog posts that I've done, that sort of thing. At any time, you can always unsubscribe. I'll also make sure to always announce like any giveaways that I'm going to have. Like I said, this is like one of the perks. I don't take it lightly that I send you an email that you are allowing me to come into your inbox. I don't like receiving emails, and I'm constantly cleaning out my email list subscriptions because I only want stuff coming in that I actually feel like I have time for and that are actually adding value to my day, not just cluttering up my inbox and stressing me out. So that's why I only have the newsletter going out twice a month, and I don't send you, if I put out a blog post like the day after the newsletter goes out, you're not going to get an email saying, hey, I just put out a blog post. It'll just be in the next email to let you know like what you've missed in case, you know, you didn't see it on there. So anyway, like I like to respect that. And also, like I said, I feel like those of you who are members of my list, that you guys are more like my family and my sisters and mama friends, and I feel like a way to kind of give back would be to do giveaways. And that's always been my intention. Like when I applied to become an Erin Condren affiliate, I knew that like I was going to be receiving things, and like as someone who's like a minimalist and I don't really like too many, like I don't usually buy too much stuff and I don't hoard things just in case I want to use later. I knew that I was going to need a way to like I shouldn't say get rid of, but a way to give out the items that I receive that I am not going to be personally using. And I thought that would be a really great way for me to give back to you guys. So that's why I have it set up that way. It's a lot easier also than doing like a giveaway through Instagram or Facebook. that sort of thing. Again, social media and me, I am very much into Instagram. I feel like the atmosphere there is much better, and I wouldn't mind. I've done a giveaway there earlier this year. I did one in February, but I knew after that one that moving forward, I would want to do it for only members of my email list, my little family. And like I said, or what I started to say, is that if you just don't like my emails when you start receiving them, then you can unsubscribe. I'm not going to be mad. Although if you don't open the emails, at some point I'll probably send you an email and be like, hey, do you still like my emails? Because I pay attention to that sort of thing, and I don't want people on my list who aren't actually like enjoying and looking forward to my content. I don't want my emails to just sit in your inbox gathering virtual dust and, increasing your number of unread messages. So anyway, enough blabbering about that. I went on way too long. If you want to check out like the full walkthrough of this, that link will be up here. I linked it earlier today in the video, and it'll be in the description. Also, don't forget that the Black Friday sales for Erin Condren Insiders starts today. And again, that's for insiders. So if you are not already on their email list and you've never given Erin Condren your email, I'll leave a link in the description below for you to sign up to become an insider. It's free to sign up to be an insider. All that really means is you get like this, you get first dibs on sales. And it's actually kind of cool because sometimes things sell out, and if there's something out there that you really want, it might be sold out by the time the sales open to the general public. So that's one of the cool things about insider sales. And Black Friday is the biggest sale year. I've been in this community and following Erin Condren as an insider for a while now, and it's true, that is the biggest sales time. And so that's if you're like wanting to make sure you get your planner before the year starts. If you haven't got your planner for 2023 and you're looking for a sale and like you want the biggest discount you can get before the year starts, then the Black Friday sale is going to be your best opportunity for that, because otherwise you'd have to wait until after the year's already begun, well into the year's already begun, and you're going to miss out on actually planning the year. The whole purpose of me doing like a plan with me here in this planner was not necessarily to show you like how to plan, because obviously I'm sure you probably know how to plan, but I wanted to just show how I would set that up in here, and to kind of give you an avenue of a way to plan in something that doesn't cost very much. This at 30% is, I'll drop the number on the screen because I have to look it up. I know that for me, I usually don't plan my month in my planner until maybe a week or two before the month even begins. When it comes to like the Christmas holiday season and all the like the breaks and the holiday events and gatherings and stuff like that happens, that tends to feel a little bit more stressful, and it makes me kind of anxious and want to like plan further in advance. And so while I totally could have just planned in advance in my actual planner for December, doing this here actually, it kind of helps me kind of calm down a little bit. And so I'm not feeling as rushed now to jump into hurrying up and setting up my December in my actual life planner. And then also this is going to end up being like a really cool memory keeping thing for me, because I don't do memory keeping, I don't do scrapbooking, I don't do that sort of stuff. And I think this would be really cool for me to look back on, almost like a journal type way. Again, I can keep this with my like holiday decoration stuff to look back on for years to come, and like reflect back on past Christmases and past holiday seasons to see things. And I plan on like cutting out like printing pictures and cutting them out and sticking them in here, or probably like maybe turning them into stickers from Erin Condren and having Erin Condren like sticky repositionable stickers from Erin Condren to use, so that it can be a little bit more personal, not just me writing stuff in. You can actually see pictures from the holiday, and so it becomes kind of like a holiday memory book without me actually sending it off to someplace like the name Chatbooks. That's the company I have had on my to-do list all year to create a chat book for the year for 2021, and it's November 2022. So I've been like really bad about creating memory books like that. For now, like all the memories just stay in pictures on my phone, and then it goes off onto like a cloud service when I start running out of room. And then, yeah, I don't even want to think about the stress of having to organize all of my pictures and things. Okay, again, I'm rambling now. I don't even know if this is going to make it into the actual cut of the video. But if you like this plan with me, go ahead and make sure you give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I do plan on having another plan with me for the beginning of January. It's not going to go out in January though. I'm going to likely have that go out because the new planners will start on December the 26th, I believe. I think so. The 26th, December the 26th. That sounds right. Yeah. Because that Monday, the 1st of January falls on a Sunday, which means the Erin Condren planner has it like from Monday to Sunday, so that Sunday is going to end up being the 1st. So that's when that planner starts. And so I'll probably have that video go out. I'm trying to think if I want it to go out on the 26th of December or if I'm going to have it go out before Christmas. If anybody will even pay attention if it goes out before Christmas. So you'll just have to let me know when do you think that would be a better time? Just let me know in the comments when you think would be better for me to post that. Most likely I'll probably have it scheduled to post on the 26th. But it's going to be like my first time planning in an hourly layout planner. And I got some stickers from Planner Kate to use in there. So that'll be interesting. I'm likely going to end up using that hourly planner to serve as like my like weekly planner, like work to time block and that sort of thing, because I'm getting busier and using a weekly notepad is starting to run out of room. I need a little bit more space again, and I think that'll be perfect. I have the planner, might as well try and use it. I figured I might as well go ahead and shoot a plan with me with that, since you guys like that sort of stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you are subscribed, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.